Hey guys, wanted to make a comment on what's going on with the world. Um, this world we live in now, Jesus Christ. I was looking at the videos of Iran launching rockets to Israel and Israel launching rockets to Lebanon and Hamas launching rockets to Israel and then Hezbollah launching, geez, we need we seriously need a man that can take control and slow this down because this is going to escalate. People think that the war is over there, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't affect me. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect you in many ways because Iran is getting backed by Russia. Israel is getting backed by the United States. And Israel is threatening that it's going to counter-launch and counter-attack and da-da-da. I said, well, you want to do that, go right ahead, but don't count on us to back you up. Because this needs to stop. And the way to stop it is to cut the help on both sides. First thing that's going to happen if Trump, and I'm hoping, it looks like he may make it, but it's still up in the air. But the first thing he's going to do, he's going to even talk to Iran because those people are radical. They're nuts. First thing he's going to do is going to talk to Russia, and he's going to say to Putin, "Listen, you control your crazy, and I'll control mine. Let's cut the weapons flow." And things will cool down. You gotta tell them, hey, if you go and attack Iran, Iran's gonna retaliate with nuclear stuff. And Israel's gonna say, oh, but I got nuclear too. Yeah, but the thing is, one thing's gonna lead to another, then Russia's gonna step in. Russia is not gonna let Iran go down. That's one of their main clients, their main ally. And they're going to protect him by giving him those new hypersonic missiles or rockets, either way. So once Iran sees that there are no rockets to be received, they're not going to launch any more rockets against Israel. And when Israel sees the United States not going to give them any more, then they're gonna slow it down. Then it's going to become a local matter. Hezbollah and Hamas. Hamas is almost gone. And they have to concentrate on dealing, negotiating for the hostages. That's what the people of Israel want. They want their people back. Netanyahu, I know he wants to wipe everybody, Hezbollah out. Eventually, he's going to get that done, but they need to negotiate and they need to bring it down. It's escalating and escalating because now you get the big dogs behind you, and it's like if you want to pick a fight with somebody, and you got a big 7-foot guy at 280 pounds behind you, backing you up, and you're there, showing off. Let me at him, because you got a big guy backing you up. Well, if that guy is not there, you're gonna slow down. You're gonna cool off, and you guys say, let me think about this. Let's talk. You know. So that's what Trump's gonna do. He's not even gonna talk to Iran uh, because Iran knows that Trump is not gonna negotiate on their favor. It's gonna negotiate on Israel's favor, but Israel has to be told to cool it. We cannot be going into these wars. We're already into 3 years with Ukraine. And he's probably going to tell Ukraine also, give up those towns at the edge of your territory by the river over there, by the edge of Russia, and just say, those towns that speak Russian, give it to them. You're not going to destroy a country because you're fighting for little villages and little small towns. Give it to them, and then you're not going to belong to NATO. That's what Russia was worried about, and then things will cool off. Now, if Russia keeps insisting on uh, annexing Ukraine, then that's a whole different matter. But they really lost a lot of people. They lost a lot of money. They ran out of tanks. I mean, they lost over 2,000 tanks of the good ones, and now they're using some of the old ones that they haven't reserved. So they know they're hurting too. They just don't want to admit it. And this is stupid, you know. This is stupid. We're already in the 21st century. What are we fighting? What are we fighting for? Are we fighting for territory and resources? Is that the deal? Everybody buys what they need. They need gas. They buy it from different countries. They need oil. They buy it from different countries. Why are these countries fighting? For what? Territory? So they can say, I'm the biggest. I got an empire. Is that the ego of these people? That Russia claims that Ukraine always belonged to them. Well, if it did, there wouldn't have been a Ukraine. It, it's a different culture, different people, similar language, but you know it's a different country. Let it go already. You got a huge territory. Russia has got more mineral and more oil and more timber. It doesn't know what to do with. Why do they want Ukraine? Because Ukraine is the basket. That's where they grow most of the food. Okay, I understand that. Buy the food. You don't have to take over the country. Just buy the freaking food. Everybody has to, survive with their own resources. Uh, you don't have to go to war because you want an empire. Those days are gone. The Austro-Hungarian Empire is gone. The English Empire is gone. The Spanish Empire is gone. The Roman Empire is gone. You think you're gonna keep an empire, uh, Russia? Stupid. We are living in the future. But if we keep going the way we are, we're not gonna have a future. And when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Believe in what I'm telling you. Whatever you think you're gonna get, it doesn't matter. At the end, it'll all be gone. It doesn't matter. People don't know. It doesn't matter. So the uh, the immediate thing is to stop the war. The immediate thing is to bring down the prices, bring down the oil, gasoline prices, food prices, insurance prices. Everything's gone up through the sky. That's what's affecting us directly right now. And we have to vote for a guy that's going to try to fix those issues. Nothing to do with the feelings that if it's a woman and and all that is crap. That if you can have an abortion, you want to kill your baby, go ahead. I don't care. You shouldn't because you're gonna pay at the end when you meet the big guy. You're gonna have to explain yourself. I gave you life and you murdered it. Right there, you got a problem. And I think they should pass a law that if you want an abortion, you have to pay for it. No insurance should cover that. And see how you like it, and then tell me you're pro-abortion. People think it's just a little scrape. No, it's not. They tear the baby apart. They grab the limbs, they twist them, they yank them. It's not. It's not a little bubble. It's not a little paste that you're removing. You're removing. It's not an embryo. You're removing a being already with the heartbeat. And it's like this rapper. I don't know. It's a white kid. He's got tattoos everywhere. I don't agree with that, but he said something very deep. He says, bacteria in Mars, it's life. But a heartbeat in the womb, it's not. Think about that. That is really deep. Think about it. The scientists, oh, we found bacteria under a stone in Mars, and it's life. You know, that's life. Bacteria, a slime thing that you can scrape up the bottom of a rock is life. But when you have something inside of you with a heartbeat, eating off of your blood, eating off of your nutrients, connected to you, and you're gonna rip it out because you don't. It's not convenient for you right now. You're in college, or the other guy doesn't want to step up to the plate. Whoever deposited the sperm, because you were having fun. Think about the consequences that he is not going to pay for it. You are, because you're the one that made the decision. Some women have an abortion without even talking to the guy. Some women doesn't know who the guy is. It could be number one, number two, number three, because they're sleeping around. That's going to affect you. That's going to affect you directly in your olden years. And you're going to pay it. You're going to pay by suffering in your older years for committing that crime. That's one thing that women don't think about. They say, "Oh, I took it out and I'm okay. I'm gonna go party." Some women would give their left arm for a baby because they can't have one. I know this girl. She's very beautiful. I haven't seen her in years, but she was very, very beautiful. I was dating her. She had one when she was very young. It got adopted. And then I saw her 15 years later. I asked her how she was, and she said she was living with a guy. Da da da. I said, okay, that's good for you. You got company. You got somebody to take care of you. And I said, do you have any kids? She goes, no, I can't. Can't have any kids. I don't know why, because she had one. But some women cannot have kids, and they would just give up a piece of their body just to have a baby. And the women that can't have the babies, they're just throwing them out like garbage. Think about what you're doing. It is not trash what you're throwing out. It's part of you. So when you vote for the right reasons, not for selfish reasons. Vote for what's good for the country, not what's good for you. Whatever's good for the country, it'll trickle down to you and it'll be good to you. But if you're only thinking about yourself, it's not going to work out. All right, guys. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. Later.